Hi guys, it's Adele from Inkie Quill and I have a Killer Kit video for you today using my March Scrappery Kit. Now this is the Project Life kit, which is their pretty little kit, their main kit, which is the TSK, and their bits and pieces kit, the BPK, all mixed into one, and I freaking killed this thing. Look at the paper that I've got left. Oh yep, that's right, just some little bits. So I have April, I have some gold, I have a couple of manufacturing strips and a tiny piece of paper. Yes! I think I did an awesome job killing this one. So they will just go in my scrap box. Actually, I'll probably just punch a few shapes out of these and put the borders in there. Maybe. We'll see how I go. So I've got that. I do have one cut apart. I'll just put that in with the confetti things. Look at this sticker sheet. All I have, I can never make bunting work, and I put ink on it, so I will probably just chuck that. I've got an ice cream, a chicken, a sticker, sweet treats, 2 party hats, and that's it. And alphabets. I used all of them up. Yes! Then I have these puffy stickers, and I did struggle a little bit with them. They were just a bit of a different gold that I was used to, and I think I got a funny printed pack because these two both have like a fault in them, so I won't be using those, but I'll keep those. I'll put them in my gold bits. Used up quite a lot of the tiny word stickers, which you know isn't hard for me. Still got some thickers. This pack's almost, there's only O's and U's left, but I have another pack, so I'll just put it with that. And this one, still got heaps of numbers on that one. Then there's a few bits and pieces still from confetti. I'll add those with my other bits. And these are the ephemera from Craft Market. The crepe paper packets are just so bumper filled with things that I wouldn't have been able to use it all. So I ended up being able to make 15 layouts, which I'm really happy with, and including 2 Project Life spreads, so a week of Project Life. So I'll go through them one by one. Now this, I'm going to say, is my favourite layout probably that I've ever done. I did this during National Scrapbook Day, or International Scrapbook Day, which we call like National Scrapbook Weekend, and I freaking love it. It was the first time that I experimented with these Prima watercolour pencils, and it seemed to work, and I just got this stencil, and I absolutely love it. So trying a bit of nighttime shooting today with my new light, so we'll see how it goes. Sorry if it catches the glare. So this is just, I think I'm going to get this and put it in a frame in my house somewhere, because I love it so much. So that one's called Blissful. That was the first one I did. This next one is just called You, and I also did that on National Scrapbook Day, and I like how heavy it is to this side, something different for a change. Poppet is attacking the water bottle. Aren't you, Pops? Do you want to make a cameo? Hang on. Poppet! What are you doing? Popsy! Hello? Yeah, you! She's in a bit of a destructive mood. So I'd better keep my layouts safe, because she was up here just before looking for trouble. She's got that look in her eye. So I quite like that one. It's very different for me to have that much blank space. So that one's called You. Then this one's called Photo Time. I really like this one too. I went on a bit of a punch phase during May and just went punch crazy. These stickers are from my stash because I didn't want the green or the black. I wanted something a bit softer. But I just cut a whole heap of hearts using a large heart punch. I did some watercolouring in the background. and just added some embellishments. So I like how that one turned out too. Then this one's called But First, Let Me Take a Selfie. What are you doing, Poppet? Are you doing yoga? Oh, Poppet. I thought you were being cute and doing yoga, but you're just trying to get food. Watching you. I told you. Rambunctious mood, Maximus. So this one's called But First Let Me Take a Selfie. And is there a scrappery video for this? Poppet! Aaron, can you stop Poppet from doing what she's doing? There could be, I think there is. There could be, have a look on the Scrappery channel, there could be a process video for this one. No, it's on the Scrappery blog. There's a blog post for this one on the Scrappery blog. And I really like this one too. When I saw this floral paper, I knew I wanted to use this photo with it. And I just used one of the decorative crepe paper pockets and added some embellishments and this little glittery peg that came in the kit. And here's a bit of a close-up. So that's a cute one. Then there is a process video for this one over on the Scrappery channel. So check them out on YouTube if you haven't already. And I'm part of their design team, so I do vids for them and things. So this one's called Happiness, and I used a stencil, Kaiser Craft stencil from my stash, and it just worked out beautifully. I haven't used it again, actually. I really should dig it out because I love the way it turned out. But yeah, I loved the florals that came in the confetti collection. They were just stunning. And just did a really thin little strip up the top here. So have a look for the process video on that on the Scrappery channel. Then this one's called Always Watching, and it's about my mum and dad's dog Nellie, because she does this thing whenever she sees someone walk past my nan's house. She goes out to the deck and sticks her head through the veranda. She'll never jump. She just likes to get a better look of everything because she's a sticky beak. So I just thought this was a funny layout to do the side view and then the top view together. And I just went a little bit embellishment crazy, as you do. And I put a squirrel because, you know, why not? When else was I going to use a squirrel? And I used one of those little toothpick embellishments that I made in my previous video. Did a bit of watercolouring. Actually, that's some distress ink in the background. Did some modelling, pasting. Oh, you'll have to excuse my picture, mate. I'm printing pictures, you can probably hear it. So that's Always Watching. Hashtag Always Watching. This one's called That View, and this is the view from my old house. Yes, I was very lucky. It was ridiculous. Looking over Avoca Beach. I think I may have scrapped a version of this before in my original inspiration at home. So I just, on the sticker sheet, there was some banners and I had a few scraps, and there was some tags also in the ephemera pack. So I just did a whole lot of bannering. Yes, it's a verb now. Decorative pocket, and just really soft, this one. So I like how it turned out. So it's very clean for me, actually, isn't it? Don't you think? That's very clean, but I like it. See, I can sprout out a simple one every now and then. Here's another simple one, actually. No embellishments, except for those. Say what? This one is called Happiness, and I am in love with it. I love these letters. I just cut some bits of paper and just cut out the letters by hand. I totally winged it. I didn't copy a font or cut a font out. I don't have a Cameo. If I did, I would use it for that. But yeah, I just cut them out by hand and then outline them, which I never do, but I actually quite like. And I put this on Instagram, and Maggie freaking Holmes commented on it and said it was lovely. Oh, my day was made. So this one's called Happiness, and it's using a lot of those confetti papers, and they are up on foam just to give it a bit of oomph. And then I just backed the photo really simply with some layers, and then there were a couple of the wood dipped veneer pieces in the set, so I actually just made some of my own out of paper and just did a nice little trickling of diamonds. So that one's called Happiness, very simple. Then this is my Project Life. Oh, sorry, my lights are going to go crazy on this. This is my Project Life spread for, I think we're in April, whenever Amy Tan was here. April? No, what am I saying? February. I think this is February. So I just cut up some of the papers. That's my beautiful fairy light lace curtain that I have behind my bed. I love it. Always watching. I had a challenge with a work colleague to wear navy and white polka dots for a full week, and I succeeded. Turns out I have a ton of navy and white clothes, dresses, jackets, blouses. Oh, that's just a photo from the school fun run. Yeah, I succeeded a whole week of navy and white spots. Filler card, off to see Amy Tan. More filler cards. There was quite a few filler cards because on the opposite side are all the actual photos from meeting her, which I'm yet to do. So that was a week in February, so they go together. Then this one, it was one of those, you know when you do a layout late at night and you're like, I should stop, and you just keep going, keep adding embellishments, and you just keep telling yourself, nah, time to go to bed, come on, this is terrible. Yeah, that was this layout. So, I mean, I don't hate it, it's just not making me whoop whoop. I like the concept. I think the blue's just a bit, maybe because I don't scrap with that colour a lot, but it's called Be Crafty, and it's a picture of my craft desk. And I thought the Craft Market collection was just perfect, and then I used the wood embroidery hoop and did a bit of an embellishment cluster down here. So it's not, I don't hate it. I'll never, like, I won't redo it. I wouldn't redo a layout. I think it would frustrate me even more because I would make it even worse than what it was before. But yeah, not my favourite of the pile. Then this one's called Free as a Bird, and it's a picture of my little sister-in-law on a flying fox. And I found a picture of this on Pinterest and I went with it because I only had scraps left by this point, and I really wanted to use that bird, so I thought it worked out well with this photo. So just used up some of those word stickers. Be quiet, picture mate. Oh, it's trying to tell me it's out of paper. Well, you'll just have to wait, Pitchy. I like this little cluster down here too. So that one's called Free as a Bird, and I did some watercolouring in the background with a paint dauber and some Heidi Swap Colour Shine, Heidi Shine, in a coral colour. Just kind of made my own background. So that's that one. This one's called Hey, and it's a picture of my brother-in-law on the same flying fox. And by this point, I only had strips left. So I did a strip, sidebar, wall, and just a few little embellishments. Tried to use up those puffy triangles. So yeah, I thought that was a cute title. Use up some exclamation marks from that pack. Then this one's called Here Together, and I did have to dip into my stash for thickers and a paint chip and the washi tape, but everything else is from the kit. And I think I may have scrapped this photo before, but I like it, so I'm gonna scrap it again. So it's just our wedding party. Just did some embellishing. That was my last large piece of paper that floral one I was saving onto it because I wanted to keep the floral as a whole. And this gold is actually multiple bits of cut apart things, and the flowers are covering cut out hearts and all sorts of things that you wouldn't know unless I told you. So I like that one. It's cute. I like the different composition for me. I've never tried that before. And then the last one is just called Birthday, which I need to glue down again, and it's still sticky because I just did it. And this is a photo of my bestie and I. You've probably seen these photos in my project life, and I literally was down to barely anything. So I went crazy in the background with mixed media, did some smushing technique with the packaging and some distress ink and Dilution Mist and modelling paste and my stencil, and then just used up the rest of those strips. And I really like that one too. It was an unexpected like. So 15 layouts in total. I'll do a quick review of them to some music if you want to have a closer look. And thanks for watching. I've got my April Scrappery Kit that I'm working through. I've only done one layout so far, but school holidays are in 4 days, people. 4 days, and I'm counting down. So I will talk to you very soon, and thanks for watching, guys. Please give me a thumbs up and a comment if you like this video, and tell me which layout you like the best. I mean, I'm always interested to see what other people find, what they like the best, because I have a set thing in my head that I like, and quite often I dismiss other layouts because I think, oh no, it doesn't fit with my usual thing. But yeah, tell me which one was your favourite layout. So I'll do a quick run through of the layouts with music. Have a lovely day, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.